Sometimes all the cashing out from selling candy to your classmates isn't enough, so you crave for more money and more profit. So you stock up on supplies and get ready to go out to sell somewhere no other candy seller has sold before. Get ready to learn how to expand your candy cartel empire into the streets of your city and to take over with this video, how to sell candy in public. It's PapiChuloTV, and in this video, you're going to be ready to expand your candy selling enterprise to limitless possibilities by stretching outside of school and all over your city. The process of selling in public is similar, although different in many ways. And if you want to be as successful as possible, I highly recommend you watch this entire video to the end. Don't click off to the new Mr. Beast video just yet, because after this video, you will become the candy selling beast. If this is your first time watching PapiChuloTV, make sure you subscribe with notifications to grow your wallet, and of course you build your candy cartel empire. Your bank account will thank you later, and everyone at your school will love you forever for providing the sugary snacks. I'll give you a 4-step system to find events and go to sell the best candy to boost profits just like I did. And of course, the Candy Cartel always provides real footage evidence to help you out. And if you're worried about getting caught, I'll provide some advice as well near the end of this video. Let's just get right into it.
Thank you, PapiChulo, for sending me free candy. All I had to do was like and subscribe.
Congrats to the previous free candy winner. If you want some, like this video now, but only subscribers can win. I'll see you at the top. Step 1. Stick to the sugary basics. Of course, you need to have the best candy to sell, and you have very little margin of error when selling in public. Don't experiment by trying to sell some foreign mush putty that barely passes as food. You need to have the best candy that has the largest public appeal. I already covered the best candy to sell, and if you want to watch that video, the video is on the top right corner. The candy I choose to sell today is the good old Skittles and Starburst variety pack of truth and justice. Never goes wrong. One of the best candy to sell for beginners. I'm gonna stick with this. Let's go restock. All right, we need to restock on candy so we could go out there and sell in the public. Let's go. Selling candy at school, but not in school. Selling candy in public. I got what you need. Let's go. Step 2. Find the party. In this video, I chose to sell during the 4th of July celebration, because America. But there's always public events going on in your city. The best strategy to find huge events like parades and other public events in your city, Facebook events. Alright, so we're on the computer, ready to search for some events. Oh, Google, come on! Alright, let's close out of any risky tabs. You literally just search events near me, and a list of money-making opportunities present themselves before your very eyes.
$1. Fuck yeah, let's get those moves. Alright, go ahead. Yeah. What's up, Rachel? What's up? I came back from the dead, bro. I know, huh?
If you do not want to sell at an event, you can simply sell in public areas like the park, library, and even just your neighborhood. Very straightforward. I recommend you research and find the best places to sell around your city. Step 3. The approach. I've covered how to approach in school, but selling in public is totally different. So make sure you pay attention to the next tips. You want to come off as the innocent kid trying to make some extra cash by selling candy. Way to play to the emotional side of people. Many adults will want to support you and will have a high chance to buy from you. In my case, I went with the classic, hey, I'm selling candy for $1. Are you interested? I got what you need. Let's take a look at a few successful approaches.
One more.
And of course, before every successful approach, there's always a million, bazillion failures. Let's take a look at a rejection. It's not that bad.
Hey, I got some candy right now. Do you want to buy some?
Fuck no, get the shit out of here, man. You want me to eat that shit?
It's only $1.
$1?
Yeah, do you want to buy some candy? What? No. Do you want to buy some or no? Alright, get out of here. Hey, do you guys want to buy some candy? I got some candy. Do you guys want to buy some? It's only $1. Support the cause. USA. Not interested? Alright, sounds good. Hey, do you guys want to buy some candy? I'm selling candy. Alright, thank you very much. Hey, you want to buy some candy?
No, thank you.
$1. Alright, let me know. What about you? You don't want it? Alright, sounds good. You? Do you want some candy? You want candy or no?
I'm good.
No? Alright, sounds good. Hey, I'm available right now. Do you need anything right now? Alright, sounds good. Let me know.
I took many rejections like a real candy selling man. So stop being a little scaredy cat and go out there and approach people. The worst they could say is no. Look at me, I'm just fine, by a simple rejection. The only rejection that hurt me is when I asked my crush out on a date and she left me on red. But ever since then, I've become a stone-hearted professional money printing candy salesman that is immune to all kinds of rejection. There's a lot of money out there. It's your duty and my command to go out there and take as much loot as you can, although legally, which is easy when selling candy. Step 4, the profit strategy. When I sold in public, I found that the majority of people who bought from me were people my age, basically school age. When it's a public event like 4th of July, there's obviously a lot of food stands, so there will be a lot of people with money ready to spend. So keep in mind when you're researching events to go sell, if there's gonna be a lot of food there. I approached a few adults and some bought from me, but I made sure to approach the adults with kids. Ninja secret bonus tip. Approach adults with small kids, but show the candy low enough for the kids to see. Hopefully the kids will start to cry and beg their parents and they'll be forced to buy from you. Very effective strategy. After you made a few approaches, it should become super easy to keep going. It's always the initial start that stumps a lot of people. You rinse and repeat until you sell out, just like I did effortlessly.
Completely sold out. That's what I'm talking about. That's the candy cartel. We keep selling candy and we keep selling candy in public. Never forget that. Sold out. Sold out. We sold out. We sold out of candy. I always got what you need. And if you want free candy, that pack right there, shipped directly to your house, you better leave a like on this video right now. Leave a like and I'll give you some free candy. I'll see you there.
Best public selling quick tips. Getting caught. Look, if you get caught or someone tries to start a scandal, just dip. Leave the area. You don't have time to deal with that. If they tell you to stop, just stop. There isn't that much trouble you could get into. But you never know. Even in rare cases, you always have to be careful. That's why I recommend lots of people events, because they think you work for one of the food stands and won't tell you anything. I unfortunately lost the footage, but I sold to a police officer during the 4th of July and he bought from me. So I say be very careful. If trouble arises, just leave. You aren't doing anything wrong. You are selling candy from the store, which is packaged and sealed and past the food regulations to be sold in that very store. So I don't get why some choose to make it a big deal. Equipment. I choose just to have the candy box out in the open so people know what's up and they can spot me from far away and come buy from me. I had a few people come approach me. And if you have other supplies, you could use a bag of your liking. Partners. You could get yourself a few trusted friends to start selling. Not only are you building the foundation for your very own candy cartel, but you are maximizing the profit you could extract from this candy selling. If you want to learn more about hiring people to sell candy, click the video on the top right corner. Now, let's get into an epic 60-second montage of me making all the sales throughout the night. Let's get right into it. Selling in public is the next big step to expanding your candy selling empire. Thanks for watching and never forget, I always got what you need. I'll see you at the top.